Hey, 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 what's happening, you guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you guys. My goodness. What a, was it Thursday? Man, time is just flying by for me today. We're snowed in. We have about 6 to 8 inches. Word up. What's happening, Joe Mom? Mr. T. Morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you guys. We're going to try to figure something out here. We are about a month in on this Ravens Creek run, and we're just going to continue on and do it. Do it to it. As I'll always do, I'll go over the mods real quick, and then we'll head on in. 1969 Ford Mustang Boss, Ford F-150, Autostar Trailers, Bedford Falls, Better Towing, Bow and Arrow, Britta's Weapon Pack, Craft Helper Build 41, Crash Cars, Crossbow, Extra Skills, which I will back up my save, which is, I don't know what that is, but whatever. Good morning, good afternoon, what? What's happening, Saz? How you doing? Good evening to you. Good afternoon, actually. It's an afternoon in your neck of the woods. Filibuster Rhymes, Fishing with the Boys, Fort Redstone, Kentucky, Lake Ivy Township, Mod Options, More Traits, Phoenix. Do we have American Apocalypse up here? There it is, All American Apocalypse. Yeah, because we had to do this API thing. I can't remember what it was called. Something, was it with an I? Item Tweaker, yeah. We actually had to turn that on to make it work. Where are we? Size labels. We got Survival Farm, Tape TV shows, Top Kick 4500, Trench Coat, which we're wearing right now, West Point expansion, as well as Assault Ridge Loot Map, which is the West Point expansion map. Gigawatts Green Fire, which is our Mary Jane mod, and Studio, and finally Harry's Tow Truck. That's it. We got this. For those of you guys that want to see this about Valheim, have you played it yet? I have not. I just did that short, and I don't know if I'm gonna play it. I requested a key, they didn't give it to me, and I'm a cheapskate. That is the truth of the matter, Saz. Is I am a bona fide cheapskate. I don't want to buy a game when I can get it for free. There are too many games out there. You know what I mean? I know it's like the bee's knees right now. Like everybody's loving them some Valheim. Plus, I mean, even if I did stream it, I'd be like number 500 in the directory. What good would it do me? You know what I mean? I had it bought for me. Nice. It's pretty darn good. That's what I've heard. I've heard it's pretty darn good. But you know, I just can't. Number one, I can't drop the cheddar. Number two, I don't think I would get any discovery out of it. And for me, it's always about those two things. What's up, Psycho Captain? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Yeah, it's kind of one of those deals. Rupier, are you new? Oi, how the hell are you? I don't think I've seen you in here before. Maybe I have, and I'm just, I mean, it could be that I have, and I'm suffering from early onset dementia. I'm sorry. I need to take my Ovaltine, man. Yeah, so if you guys want to see what the mods are, that's going to be exclamation point mods. And for this is going to be a YouTube video as well. There's going to be a mod list in the description below. Change your bag. I know, right? I need it, man. I need to. Got my coffee going. We got about 12 inches of snow. I say 12. It's actually 10. It's like the fish, but it's still big. It's a big deal. Let's go ahead and giddy up into this thing, right? It's Pierre. Had to create a Twitch chat to feller Ian. Ah, got it. Well, it's good to see you, man. It's one of the challenges, right, to streaming on Twitch and then on other days streaming on YouTube and Facebook is me keeping up with all the names. It's hard enough for me to keep up with one platform. But when we switch to, somebody goes to Facebook, I get their real names, right, which is really weird. And then if they go to YouTube, then I get a different name altogether from their Twitch account. So it's it's really one of the things that I wasn't planning on having to deal with. Let's see where we're at. Cool. 6:20 in the morning. We just started. This is Ian 1. 1,304 zombies killed. 25 days, 1 hour. We have high thirst. Just self-destructive. We're smoker, slow reader, prepared with weapons, generator knowledge, stoner, underweight, strong, out of shape. Specialization is in weapons, and we're a scrapper. Our skills are moving on up. Our carpentry's to level 3. We're going to try to get to level 5 today. I think I'm going to start doing some building. Spend an entire 2 hours or whatever, however long I decide to stream this for to just build and kind of and kind of make things happen. Okay, what did I miss? You missed nothing. We just started. And this is 5 minutes. We're only 5 minutes in. What's going on here? Why am I tired? Fairly heavy load. Is it because of my backpack? All right, well, we're not going to do much today anyway. Let's go down here. I'm going to see we have an axe, I have a tactical axe. I need to start dropping some of this stuff down. I'll change my name for you on YouTube. No worries, Psycho. No worries. It's something that I'm just going to have to get used to, you know? So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe starting a wall right here and coming all the way down. What do you guys think? It's about right here. It's a lot of wall. In the meantime, we can clear away all this stuff as well. I think I have found a wood axe. Where is my wood axe? Welder's mask. Nothing in there. Thought we found a wood axe. Well, hellfire. Don't know where it is. This is generic OP map maker house. This, I don't know what the hell that kind of house is, but it is a nice house. That's what I got. All I'm gonna say about that. It is super nice. We'll come over here. Let's see. I think I might have it's a hand axe right there, a shovel. Where are my wood axes? I really need to get a little bit better with storage. Well, shit. Right here, maybe? What did I do with my axe? Where'd that axe go? Make the zombies pay for the wall. Indeed, we should, shouldn't we? Oh my goodness, I went down the wrong pipe. There it is. All right, we're gonna go ahead and grab it. It's probably gonna put me into a heavy mode, right? Yeah. We'll be all right. I need to drop some of this stuff, but we're gonna go ahead and start clearing out and doing that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and cut down these trees. The wood axe. Oh, did I get it? No. See, this is the problem. Okay, so I have a wood axe in there, right? I also happen to have a survival axe as well as a regular axe. I'm going to drop both of these because what it'll do is for whatever reason, it wants to default to my other stuff. There we go. Now let's try. There we go. 6 days in and Drunk's on endgame. What's up, Itchy Hells? How you doing? Edrit! Loving the YouTube uploads. You rock. Hey, man, I appreciate it. I've decided that with the YouTube, and since this is going to go on YouTube, I might as well just tell you guys this to YouTube as well. I'm doing timestamps. I think that's just going to be the best way around to doing stuff, right? Is just to do timestamps for these long-ass streams. So that way, if you guys... I mean, I know that a 3-hour stream is pretty ridiculous, right? There we go. We'll stop right there and start sawing instead. Saw them logs. You just need to equip it. It'll go for the smallest first if you have it in your toolbar. Bama Jake just stopping by to say hi. I'm in school. Can't stay. Oh, no worries, Bama. It's good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, my friend. I love the long streams. Yes, you know, it's really weird. It's kind of divided, right? I would say that like 75% of people like our long streams, right? 75% of my YouTube crowd. And then there's a small percentage, 25% that don't. And, you know, I've been kind of going through it, not really sure what to do. As far as like whether I should, you know, continue with the edited content. Because the edited content, there's not as much bang for my buck, right? I can actually do other things for the stream. If I focus solely on streams, I'm better off. And that's kind of what I've decided to do, at least for right now. I might go back. If I can go back to, if I can ever get to full time, then I'll probably do edited content as well. It's just such a, it's so hard, you know, trying to do it all. So will you timestamp in the video each time you die? I will. Initiating lurk mode. What's up, Kai? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Kai is OG, y'all. Is that everything? It is. All right, let's go. Let's see what I have. I have high exertion, can barely jog. We're going to go ahead and maybe set my wood axe down for a second. Set it right here. Let's go grab some nails. We can frame her up, in the very least. Where are my nails? Well, shit. It's always something, man. Can't find the nails. There it is. We'll just grab one. Okay. Working at the moment, but I'll lurk. Hey, man, I appreciate the lurk, man. It's good to see you. Open this box of nails. And grab this stuff. I'll grab as many as I can. Drunkonlife, dude, it's worth it for having everything on YouTube. People find you a year from now, and they have a ton of juicy content to go through. Yeah, I know. It's just really weird. You know, like I went through I went through this spell, like my first, I guess, 2 years on YouTube, or really up until like 2 months ago or 3 months ago, thinking that no one would want to be interested in watching these long ass streams, and I was using it I was basically judging that by watching other streamers try to put up their content and getting no views. And I've since have changed that. Go ahead and do that right there. I've since changed that aspect, because I've figured out that it's not really that people don't want to watch the views. It's a point of discovery, you know. And when you have like an audience, then you wind up doing okay. Perfect. We might have to get those gravel bags. I might see if I can grab some gravel as well for here. What's up, Quack? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. We're just going to be doing some building today. All the boring stuff that I usually leave out. Yeah, Ian's my YouTube alias is still alive thanks to the Pros Pro. Man, I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it, Itchy Hells, aren't I? Aren't I, Ian? I've been great. I've been into biking lately. I bought a fixed gear bike to work sometimes. Nice. Are you still sailing the seas of cheese? Doing all that stuff? You ship working? Or is that stuff COVID is put on halt for a second? More walls. We are rocking it in the free world here right now. Just doing okay, Quag? Just doing okay? That's no bueno. We'll get this up in no time. Are there any more down here? I can't remember. Doesn't look like it. We got one more plank. Nah, that's not going to work. Just one plank, that's it? That's all I get? Oh, there's 18 planks. I was about to say, it's on hold at the moment, but I work at a company at the moment. Oh, very nice. Very nice. However you can do, whatever you can do to make that cheese, right? There we go. Perfect. So we're going to stop right about right here and build like, we'll eventually have a garage in here. Now look at him walking. He's walking like he's had a really rough day in prison. We'll just stop it there. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to go over here. Okay, I'm going to have to move that. That's fine. We'll come over here. Do this right here. Just frame her out, right? I just rewatched your videos and casually play games last night. I mined in high second and binge videos. Ah, nice. Yeah, so I've learned a little bit more, because I always assumed, and they say you shouldn't assume anything, right? That people wouldn't watch these videos because they were too long. And I've learned since then that there's a significant amount of people that do. Let's go ahead and smoke a joint, which is good for me. There's another bottle of water. Man, I am tired. Why am I so tired this early? Did I not sleep? It's really crazy. And I'm exhausted. Okay, so I can barely walk, so we're going to stop right here. Maybe read a bit. How hungry am I? I'm just packaged. I'm not going to worry about it. We'll read a bit and then continue on. You know what? Let's may as well start to mess around with this as well. So this similarless large bed. Skull Bear, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to Drunk's Dogs, my friend. Welcome, my friend. Moving us one step closer to internet and fame and fortune. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I'm actually here because Eleanor is asleep. That's nice. I was wondering that, Saz. How close are we? We're a ways away still. Disassemble this. Now, I might watch some TV. We got a couple carpentry things that we can look at. 174. This is 3 times a multiplier of 5. So we're going to see. 174. And the new one is 211. So quite a big jump. Here's Woodcraft 4. Let's turn this on. Oh, maybe I need to turn on the other stuff. Maybe we should read instead. 11:10. I can't believe I'm so tired. Maybe I didn't go to sleep last night. See, foraging, fishing. We'll go ahead and read that. And sit down. I'm going to catch up with you guys. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty chill stream. Pretty chill. It's good watching long streams while doing other things. Yeah, that's what I've been told. I guess it sounds the same thing. It's the same gist of it as like listening to a podcast, right? One of these long form, like 2-hour podcast or 3-hour podcast, where you kind of pick it up and then you leave. And then when you're finished, you stop and then you pick it back up, like, you know, the next day and that kind of stuff. Then I attempted to start watching Discovery. What? I just rewatched your vids and casually played games last night in mind. Okay. All right. Yeah. Discovery is a shit show, ain't it? I used to be be able to like binge watch HGTV and Cooking Channel. It's like one of my guilty pleasures. I would just do it just because, right? But after a while, it just got to be, I don't know. I couldn't even binge watch it. I'm hungry now. I'm reading. Should I be resting as well? It's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me rest. Should probably take a 2-hour nap, maybe. What's up, Sushi Cat? Shinra Griever. Oh my goodness. Long time no see, my friend. It's good to see you. Well, I thought that I was gonna be able to like get this off by just reading, sitting here and reading, but apparently the exertion doesn't help, which is even just sitting down. Weird. That's fine. We'll just continue to read. Tomorrow I'll go back out. Where are we now? In terms of books read. How far along? Got 1 plank. That's really weird. Look, I can still barely walk. I thought that maybe I would be able to read a book and sit down and actually do stuff, but apparently not. It doesn't work that way. Kind of feels bad, man. I'm going to hold off on watching this carpentry stuff until I get beyond this level and read the book. See what kind of food we have. All right, well, I'll drink this juice box first. Finish it off with a little pop as well. There we go. Poppin' juice box. How are you, Sushi? How's it going? $665 cigarettes. This is where all my cigarettes went. Oh, that's insane. That is insane. Can I make a bowl of beans? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and make 2 of these. And y'all, the reason why I'm doing this rather than just opening it up and eating it out of the can is because it does something with cooking. That's the only reason. The only reason why I'm doing it. We'll go ahead and drop that right there. We'll eat our 2 bowls of beans here. Probably gonna make me unhappy, but whatever. Yeah, man, I'm ready. Tired of snow, tired of working the usual. Yeah, I know all about that. I've had a whole week off. It's gonna make me unhappy, isn't it? That's all right. I'm well fed. That's all that matters. And I can still barely walk. Is there any books I can read here? Advanced, Hunter Magazine. No. 1950. We're going to have to continue on doing this. Yeah, I have like almost 1,000 cigarettes. It's in here. Advanced Carpentry. That's our next book that we're going to need to be. Remind me that it's there. You know that in a second I'm going to be looking around for it, going, where'd it go? And what else do we need? I got trapping still. I got metalworking for intermediate still. I should have metalworking for intermediates. There it is right there. Go ahead and start reading that. And this is the grind, you guys. Everybody talks about it, but it's for real. I'm just surprised that I can't, just by sitting down and reading, my stuff isn't gonna go away. Whatever. Go ahead and read, and I'm gonna sit down anyway. Can I rest and read? No, it's not gonna let me rest and read. Okay, never mind. We'll just sit right here. Will your guy pass out if you don't sleep? He will not. I think he'll just get so tired that he won't be able to do anything. I've never been able to make a character pass out, and I've tried. Yeah, it's. I think that they just get like not very happy about stuff. All right, we're gonna drop some stuff here because I apparently me sleeping on the either I slept on the ground and that was that, or something else was going on. We're gonna drop. Go ahead and get our saw. Put that in here. Put this in here. There we go. I'm no longer heavy. And drop our backpack on the ground. There we go. Sleep in our good quality bed. It may be a little cheaty, but in-use books aren't boring. Mod, really? What does it do? Outside is the way to do it, of course. Of course, I wake up in the middle of the night too. Go ahead and take a sleeping pill. Used to be you would when you'd wake up in a panic, it could mean that there are zombies outside. Mortis! Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. How you doing? And One Glue, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Moving us one step closer to internet fame and fortune. I cannot do it without you. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. 6:30 in the morning. We are just doing a little bit of we're doing safe house work right now. That's probably going to be what we're going to be doing today. It's just a lot of safe house work. Let's go ahead and put this on our back. I'm agitated. And the little cigarette won't hurt. We'll continue on. Just turned back from driving into work. I slid off I-66 on-ramp into some traffic cones and called my boss. Nope. Right out. Yeah, see, that's what I was... I read something. There was a meme that was going on that would basically... What? I thought I smoked. That basically says... basically ask you ask yourself if your job is worth your deductible on this inclement weather. Here we are, it's not worth it. I'm going to push this out of the way. I should be able to push, yeah. Let's push it from behind. It's going to wear me out a little bit, but that's all right. Come on, baby. Gorham 2, new Zombicide board game has hit Kickstarter, a Western version. They do this to take my money. There we go. Did you see that? Let's grab our axe. Just push that bad boy out of the way. Cool. We'll continue on over here. Immediately, I get like jacked up. Barely jacked. That didn't take very long. Go ahead and saw some logs. Wooden dowels mod for the win, although it's time consuming. I don't really need the wooden dowels because I have like I actually have like a pretty decent amount of nails, and we're in Ravens Creek, so I imagine the nails are going to be 12 nails. We'll go ahead and sell these as well. I imagine we're not going to have a problem with finding nails. I got 6 packages of nails. I'll probably have more than that. All right. We'll go ahead and grab these. If they'll ever add kid zombies, I doubt it. I doubt it, Joe Mom. The reason why they're probably never going to add kid zombies is because of the rating. I think I read that in a forum someplace. One of the developers was talking about it. It's just too much. It's too risky. I mean, you don't want to like piss off like the powers that be. Killing kids. I think that's kind of like a no-no in the world of gaming. Probably. Go ahead and do this. Someone will mod it. Possibly. Technically, kid zombies are in game. The ones that have dolls with them. Yeah, I guess you could probably do that if you use your imagination, right? All right, we'll stop right there. I'm gonna come right here. I'm not gonna build it all the way out here. I guess it doesn't really matter. Y'all remind me I gotta close that off too. Gotta grab some more. 9 more planks. 9 planks of plank on the wall. 9 planks of plank. You take one down, you pass it around. 8 planks of plank on the wall. I played it. Yeah, there's a lot of zombie movies. The Little Girl in Dead Island's promo. I wonder about that though. I think they had to change their rating for it. You know what I mean? It's really crazy. The sound mod has like birds and stuff in it. Kind of freaks me out a little bit. Let's move my car here. Got to make sure that I can get in. Let's see, where would I want to go? Maybe right like that. Yeah, looks good. Get this going. How high is the zombie Shinra, this isn't a very high zombie count. It's like, I think it's not very high. I think it's normal populations, but we are in Ravens Creek. And, it's funny because I mentioned this on YouTube yesterday, and somebody was like, well, I implied that the zombie count is probably higher in Ravens Creek, even on normal. Make sure this is straight, yeah. And somebody mentioned that to me. And really, I don't think it's higher. I think what it is density-wise, it's a lot harder. I think. All right, that's good enough for that. We're gonna head out and break down some more beds. Do I have any more planks? I don't. Okay. Fairly heavy load. We've already gotten this metal sheeted up. We need 2 more metal sheets right here. But we are looking good in the hood at this point. Let me, what am I doing? Got 2 empty water bottles. I'm just gonna keep it right here. Anything else? Let's drop some of this stuff. The 60 nails. I'm just gonna keep this right here. We'll probably make a crate out here for all of our stuff. Throw the hammer in there. Crowbar, hiking things. Yeah, we got plenty of stuff. Let's drop that right now. 4 things of sleeping tablets. Can you believe that? All right, we'll put our crowbar on our back. And I feel like, did we not have a... Maybe the saw's still in the thing. That's fine. I didn't drop it. There we go. All right, let's get out of here. He paused chat again. I did not. Did I really? Why he builds wonky walls? What are you talking about? Whatever, Syfe Dog. What's happening, Syfe? How you doing? Don't judge my walls. I wonder if I run into this, if it would knock it down those wooden slats. I'm not going to try. I'm doing better than your walls for sure. Hey, my walls are beautiful, man. Do not... Shit. Doggone it. See what you're having me do, Syfy? Damn it. Yeah, we don't need to go here. Yeah, you know what? Actually, we can go here. We have cleared this place out. I mean, this is like... Look at this. Looking good in the hood, baby. All right, so we've gotten this house, this house. We haven't gotten these houses down here. I don't think. Got that house. Did we get this house? Yeah, we got both of these houses. Okay, never mind. Are you ready for a round 2 of following my instructions tomorrow, Drunk? I think so. I think so. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. A regular banger. It's funny, one of my YouTube people, because, you know, I say faux shizzle all the time, and it's because I think it's funny, right? Well, they told me this to stop talking like a kid, and I didn't realize that kids say faux shizzle. Do they? I'm like, what do you mean, talk like a kid? What does that even mean? All right, I heard something. Did you hear something? Where are they? Tell that kid to shut the fuck up. I know, right? I was just like, whatever, man. I was like, well, thank you. I guess. Where are the zombies? All right, we're gonna come in here. Yeah, a kid from the 90s. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Now, you know what? It's probably better to keep this shut. See if there's any food first. Got a few things that we can dismantle here. Never used a candle. Has anybody used a candle here? Nothing in there. What kind of books we got? Advanced Foraging. Expert Carpentry. Farming for Beginners. I don't think we've read that. More of this stuff. I'm just collecting these until I just don't have any other thing. Let's go ahead and fill our water bottles up while we're here as well. And then we'll get busy with these things. Fill all the water bottles up. Did you call them a duty and stick out your tongue at them? You know, it's funny. I don't get it. I mean, like some of the stuff that people say to me is just like, I'm just like, what? What the hell are you talking about? What does that mean even? I have no idea. Ooh, box of shotgun shells. We're going to have to do a clearing out run sometime today. Keep that door closed. That way at least I know. Ooh, long johns. I'm going to grab them just because we might need them here. And another trench coat. Hell yeah. Cool. Let's go ahead and disassemble this. The blue lamp. I'll disassemble that. We'll disassemble the bed. Just started disassembling everything, you know? Drunk, you're a big kid anyway, so you can say what you want. That's what I was thinking. I was like, it's my channel, dude. You can go eat a bag of dicks, man. I can do whatever the hell I want. My show. My channel. If you want to judge what should be said, you should get your own channel, dumbass, right? Gen X for life. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I was just really surprised. I mean, when he said that, I was like, really? Really? You think I'm like this big, giant kid or something? Cool. Disassemble this as well. We're gonna move up on our electrical too. Look at that. We're at 29.8. We still got first aid, farming. I probably need to read that farming book up pretty fast. We're probably gonna get food in the next few, maybe a week or two. Now, granted, I'm not watering, but that's just because I don't really. There's not really a really strong need for food right now. I got lots of canned food, and we got lots of houses that we can grab stuff off of if we want. All right, nothing in here. What about over here? Carpentry for beginners, mechanics for beginners. We've already read. Sheet of paper. Don't need any of that. Advanced trapping. I might need that. Let's go ahead and dismantle this. Perfect. Got a fairly heavy load. Last room. It's just, it's funny some of the comments that you get. It's like, really? Really? You really want to go there? Talk to the hand because a face ain't listening. That's right. That's right. Obviously, he doesn't understand that us Gen Xers. Those of us that are still around, we don't give two fucks. You failed to produce stuff. There's a blunt cigar. Grab it. One of the things we haven't found, which is really surprising, has been tailoring books. I was at that bookstore and I didn't find anyone. Wouldn't it be crazy if a zombie just all of a sudden jumped out and like scratched me and I died? That would be it. Come on, baby. I should probably speed this up. It's like torture. Disassemble the large fancy bed. We'll be at 750 here in no time. Perfect. What is this? Oh, wow, they have a grill in here. Okay, nothing else. Should I go ahead and start metalworking over here, too? I think I'm going to. There we go. I was about to say, can I not metalwork? Tailoring books are super rare. E40 said for shizzle in 1981. Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. That's what I was like. I was like, did the cool kids still say that? I had no idea. I had no idea. Well, we're looking good in the hood. I mean, we have an antique stove there. We don't even need it, though, at this point. We're just going to try to disassemble everything that we can and just kind of move on up this street. Might be able to find some food along the way. Good thing is I can hear it because these things have already been broken. Nothing there. We'll disassemble this. Where are we at? Our metalworking. 52.16. The multiplier of 0.75%. I was born in 1972, so I know all that old lingo. Yeah, see, there you go. You and me are in the same boat, itchy halls. You and me are in the same boat. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. You don't. When I first started streaming, I don't know, probably 3 years ago, I thought I was gonna be. Is it gonna be like a young man's world, right? Like Twitch was just gonna be just filled with nothing but young people. What I've found is that there are a lot of people like us. All right. Hello there. Man, I'm having really issues with... Look at this. I'm drowsy already at 13:20. Is it because I'm doing so much work? Is that the reason? Okay, so we have this house, which I think I've already been in. I think this is the house that the alarm went off on years and like several times ago. Yeah, look, small gas tank, cigarettes. We'll grab those. We'll grab this. Grab the nails as well. Nothing there, and it doesn't look like anybody's coming behind me. Club hammer, electronic magazines I've already read. The lighter I don't need. And we got plenty of bongs. Let's go ahead and grab this as well. Fairly heavy load, okay. Doesn't look like anything's in here. No one's home. Perfect. Already read that. Already read this. Already read that. Woodcraft episode 1. I'm just curious. I'm going to find them all. All right. See if there's any food. Nothing here. With old school looking isometric games, you have an older audience than Lego block Minecraft. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, at least you don't have to get your taters out to attract an audience. There you go. I got some taters. We'll go ahead and eat this. Make me feel a little bit better. There's always somebody that needs a sub, Edrit. They just don't know it yet. We'll go ahead and disassemble this, and there's a fancy toilet we can do that. Show us your taters. I think I'll keep my taters to myself. Don't forget we are where we are around to see a birth off affordable home computing for the masses. What's up, Marnie? How you doing? Welcome, my friend. How the hell are you? All right, let's always gotta remember to... Wow, this has been unmolested. Go ahead and grab these. Probably don't need to paint anything else. Couple in here. Disassemble this large bed. Yeah, I'm very lazy today. Me too, Marnie. I almost took a snow day today. I was like, you know what? I might take a snow day so I don't have to deal with, because I've been playing this game called Songs of Six yesterday. I very rarely play games for fun anymore, right? Just for the shits and giggles. And I had such a good time with that game that I was thinking about taking a snow day and just doing nothing but playing. Nothing here. Go ahead and disassemble this. Come on, I want to go right here. There we go. The blue bed. First computer was a TSR 80 Weregoat. My goodness. I don't think I even go back that far. And hello, how you doing, man? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. I want a snow day, but I work from home. Well, you would think that, because of what I do, you would think that I would not get a snow day because, we basically we do takeout food. But here in Memphis, 4 inches of snow closes us down. I'm about to go back to the restaurant, though. I'm super excited about it because it's going to be real money. I've been, the last, 8 months has been, $1,400 a month, that kind of stuff. Very, very, not a very cool schedule. I'm off on the weekends and stuff, which was a first. But in terms of, actual money, there's just none to it. Go ahead and disassemble this. Windows 3.1, well, that's an age-showing statement right there. I don't even remember Windows 3.1. Same on both accounts. Let's see. I'll take work from home and no snow days over the alternatives any day. You're absolutely right. We didn't produce anything, did we? Is there anything in here? There's not. Let's see if we can maybe pull something off of this. Metal sheets, that's what I'm looking for. I thought that it was the ovens that gave me metal sheets, but I guess it's not. But it might have something to do with the fact that I'm drowsy and bored. Getting careless here. Ah, there we go. There's our metal sheets. Now I know. I think I can get some from the bathroom too. I feel like I hear some zombies. This would be the if I can get this to level 4 metalworking, that'll be the first time I think I've ever done that. I have an ancient laptop that still has 3.1 on it. It was a 286 DX2. Wow, I remember Windows 95. Anything past that, I was in my dad's ball sack. Windows 95. I remember Windows 95. That didn't do anything. Let's try the bath thing. I'm just seeing what I can pull metal sheets off of. First PC in 97. I got one. My first PC ever was my dad got me a Commodore 64. And I think I've told this story before, but me and a buddy, we used to play games. It was one of the games that we played. Back then, it was like text games, right? Yeah, that didn't do anything, did it? Back then, it was text games. You could, like Zork and stuff like that. Go across the street. We'll work our way around. This house looks unmolested, too. Ah, I was wrong. It was molested. And there's a zombie. A couple of zombies. A few zombies. A gaggle of zombies. Come on. Where else are there more? Yeah, there's a few more. And this house was having a house party or something. Yeah, so anyway, Zork. We used to play Zork, and then there was a game that came out called Ultima. I don't know if you guys might not remember that game, but it was it was kind of like an RPG or whatever, and it was a fun game. It was really fun. But me and my buddy, we used to go to this place. It was called Children's Palace, which was like a... wow, man, they just tore this place up. I'm guessing that's it. See if we can get in. We used to go in there with a bunch of floppies and like pirate games. Ghosts and Goblins, Commodore 6. Now, that's a hard game. I remember that game. There's another one. You know, make sure that this inside combat kind of freaks me out a little bit. Yeah, see. There's another one right here. Put him out here into the open space. Okay, cool. See if there's any food first. Ah, more zombies. Were they like hanging out in the trees back there or something? Oh, you son of a bitch. Make sure. Maybe it was just two of them. All right. Drunk, check out the game called Elderlands. It's a 2D MMORG by a guy who worked for the Ultima Company. Really? I enjoyed it, man. I really did. I enjoyed that the gameplay of that when I was young. I don't know if I'd enjoy it so much anymore. I think we've read all the books that we have. Oh, we haven't gotten this one. Crazy. How did we miss this? Make a snare trap. Okay, we'll read it. Is there anything else we haven't read? Cooking show, we'll grab that. What is it? 1710 now. Has items in the container. Okay, what's in there? Melted ice cream. I'm hearing things. Anyone here ever played the Legacy of Kain series? That sounds really familiar. Jet Set, Wally, Manic Miner. I remember loads. So I need to check out Elderlands. I am probably going to play a game called Songs of Six next week. Have you guys heard of it? I actually took some time off yesterday to play the game. It's like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's a city builder, and you start off with like 10 people, and you kind of like build. But apparently they're supposed to have epic battles, and it's like almost 16-bit. So it's not that great of a like the graphics aren't there. But it looks like it's going to be intensely deep, and it looks like it's going to be a banger. It looks like it's going to be a banger. I spent 3 hours trying to figure out resource management just so I wouldn't bore you guys when I did go on it. I did get a key for it, so I got to play it sometime. There we go. More of this. Too small. Perfect. How heavy am I? Still just fairly heavy. Dead rat. Tobacco seeds I don't need. Let's go ahead and dismantle this. Hand torch and a jar lid. Okay, I don't need any of that. We'll go ahead and disassemble this. I do not like the fact that there's a door that's open right here. Darklands by Micropros stole my soul for a while back in the days. That and Original XCOM. Original XCOM. Oh my God. That is an incredible game. Incredible game. And that did steal my soul too. We are one of one. You're like my brother from another mother, man. Brother from another mother. I tried picking up. I tried playing the other XCOM games. There's not enough of an audience for me to stream it, and obviously it's kind of an old game now, so YouTube would go nowhere with it. Or else I would do that too. I would totally play that. I enjoy it. Play XCOM 2. I have played XCOM 2 with mods. I did the Long War Invader. I did, but I had like a total of like 12 people watching me. So there was like, it's really weird with Twitch, I mean, I'm going to get to a point eventually where I'm just not going to care, right? I'm just going to play what I want to play. And obviously if I want to play something bad enough, I'm going to play it anyway. Go ahead and disassemble this. But there's a streamer demand, there's a streamer supply viewer demand thing that I look at and decide kind of what this. Now, obviously, Zomboid is my main squeeze, so I don't really care. I'm going to play this regardless of whether there is a streamer supply excess or whatever. But yeah, I have to like be smart about it, XCOM Apocalypse, even though it wasn't finished, is still fun to play. I watched some guy, Yeti. Have you guys heard of Yeti? He did a long-ass series on that. I'm very tired. It's 18:30. I guess we'll finish this up. We might do one more house and then head home. Or we might just head home now. How close am I to upping my 416? So I got a few more to go. We'll just assemble this as well. What about XCOM Terror from the Deep? All the XCOMs are pretty fun. I've heard Terror from the Deep is really, really difficult. I've never played it. I was like super excited about it though when they said they were putting out a XCOM 2. Was there a? Ah, there it is right here. Oh, have we already been in here? We haven't. Well, I know one thing. I'm not going to put my toolbox, anything in a toolbox, because I'll lose it. Fool me once, We might go one more house. We might do this house and cut back up. We've cleared this entire area out. Just in case you guys are wondering where all the zombies are. Although there is a zombie right there. Just hanging. That's fine. Come on down, the Hungry Hound. I want to slice you up. a little fillet of zombie. Look how bloody I am. Get wrecked. Go ahead and drop that. Drop the overalls too. And drop the boots. The reason why I'm doing this is because eventually this will disappear and their clothes will be shit. I barely slept for a week when the first Sims came out. Oh God, just to go back to that time in my life when I was able to do those kind of things. Oh, please, dear God, give me that one wish. Looks pretty safe. Let's go ahead and drop this 9 light bulbs. I probably don't need that many in there. Electric wire can drop. What else can we drop over here? Batteries are pretty heavy. Actually, they're only 0.1. It's really weird. Drop that. Drop that. Go ahead and eat this ice cream. Receivers will drop. Red light bulb I'm going to keep. And the scrap electronics will keep as well. Metal sheets will drop into our backpack, that is. Drop this. Drop this. Now we're at 23 out of 24. Okay, we're good to go. Well, shit. I had my first lesbian experience on The Sims. Oh, God. Mr. MRQZ. Or MRQRZ. Man, it's like a Mickey Mouse commercial. Hey, man, welcome to the fold, my friend. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the double Ds. Moving us one step closer to internet fame and fortune. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Take a load off. Enjoy. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I am the Pros Pro. Everybody will agree that I am the Pros Pro. My favorite thing in The Sims, put them in a room with fireworks and have them light them off. Pause, go into build and remove the doors and windows. I have The Sims. I should probably mess with The Sims, shouldn't I? Would you guys even watch a Sims stream? I streamed it probably about 2.5 years ago. No. Oh, there's a guy that comes in all the time. No, cats. What's happening, man? I had this bright idea I was going to do a Sim stream like about 2.5 years ago. It did not go well. It's really weird, and I shouldn't say this, but it's really a girl's game. Can I put that in there? Maybe. I'm full up. Okay. That's fine. We'll just stick her in here. Stick her in here. There's a new open world map for The Sims now, and a mod for zombies. Combine the two mods. Really? I don't think that any that would even save. I still don't think that people would pay attention to it. A weed grinder, and that's right there. Okay, let's go ahead and do some metalworking on here. Disassemble this large deluxe bath. I'd watch you polish a turd drunk. Hey, Mr. T. See, that's the sport. That's what I want to hear. You know what I mean? I'll do a stream polishing turds to see how many people will actually stick around. It's funny. I was almost going to tweet something out today. You know, every once in a while I get like this idea that of tweeting like about streaming stuff. I don't like to do it too much because I feel like most people are don't really care about like the streaming stuff, at least on my end. But I was going to stream something out about the different kinds of viewers because, you know, you think, ooh, do we have a scarf still? Oh, shit. Oh, hellfire. That scared me. Wow. That was kind of scary there for a second. The 3 different types of viewers, right? I mean, you can basically... Oh, shit. Should I do this? I can see. As long as I can see, I'm okay. I just keep hearing things. I hear dead people. Perfect. Did that go up? Not yet. All right, we're gonna close that door up. We don't need it. So there are three kinds of viewers, right? You have when they first see you. Wow, look at this, man. Books galore. Go ahead and grab this cooking show. Already read this. Sorry, I'll get focused here in a second. Need to watch my 20, man. Nothing. Okay. So there are. Let me pause this. There are three types of viewers, right? This is like the viewer, like the funnel, I guess you would call it. First they watch you because you're at the top of the directory, right, of a game. Like for instance, Project Zomboid, right? I'm not at the top today. I have FinCone that I have to contend with, as well as Sheriff Eli here later on. Those are two partners. But usually I'm at the top of the list, and so that's when people discover me, right? And they're watching the game because they're interested in the game. Then the next part of the list is that they watch me because I might not be at the top of the directory, but I'm their favorite streamer who plays a certain game, Project Zomboid, for instance, right? So they watch me for that, right? Then there is another type of viewer. Once you get beyond that, they'll watch you for the community or for your or for you, and they'll watch any game. That's a really small group comparatively. I don't even know why I'm telling you that. I don't think it really even matters. But I thought about like making a thing on it. Can I get this? Come right here. It's what makes streaming so hard, right? Because if you don't stick on a game for long enough, the people that find you for a particular game, they never get to the next step, you know? Already read cooking show. Grabbing all the stuff. I probably don't need all the stuff, but whatever. Ooh, that's dark. It is dark as a mug in here. More tobacco seeds. Nothing in here. Wow. This is a dark-ass room. Let's close this door. It's got me all kinds of freaked out here. Can I not? Gotta find the sweet spot. Where is it? It's not gonna let me do this bed, is it? There he is. There's a larger wardrobe. Come on, disassemble. Larger. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. All right, that's fine. I think we're done here. We'll go back home. You forgot what that sweet buttery smooth voice filling my ears with most alluring of sounds. That is a category all to itself, right? All right. We got a little bit done today. Oh, don't feel sad, little Ian. We are doing quite all right. Another zombie right there. We've just about cleared this entire area out. And just about done it to it. I'm about to get Fatty McDiabetes is having cheeseburgers for 25 cents today. My goodness, that's incredible. You know, in hindsight, looking at this, I probably should have just done it like a straight square. Go ahead and turn this on. And drop some of our stuff here. What do we got? Small metal sheets. We'll go ahead and drop those. Scraps will drop. Red light bulb will drop. If it'll let me. Maybe. Okay. Go over here and drop this. We'll eventually move all this stuff around. Oro the villain, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Moving us one step closer to internet fame and fortune. How the hell are you, my friend? Welcome, my friend. Let's smoke a J. And tomorrow we'll continue to. What I really want to do is I want to get to bring our carpentry level up a little bit more. I'm gonna stick this over here. Where is it? There are my sweet, sweet videotapes. We left a metal sheet and a scrap electronics. What is it? 2300. We'll go ahead and go to sleep. And tomorrow we'll wake up and do it all over again. We go back, Jack, do it again. All right. Yeah. How heavy am I? Fairly heavy load. I'm going to drop. Let's see if we can drop down a little bit more here. Blunt cigar. Put my folding stock in there. That'll do it right there. Right there. That's the trick. There we go. Just dropped it right down. Where's my backpack? How you doing, man? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Oro. How the hell are you? I know they are bad, but I can't stop myself. 50 cents more than they are worth. So this is McDonald's that you're talking about? Fatty McDiabetes is having cheeseburgers for 25 cents. That is so crazy. That's so crazy. You know, the only hamburgers that I will eat anymore, and you guys will, I mean, this is going to be kind of controversial, I guess. They're expensive, but man, I love them, is Five Guys. I love me some Five Guys. Give me some Five Guys any day of the week, and I'll take it. Lots of planks. What do we need? What do we need here? Let's go ahead and. I think I found a metal sheet. We can go ahead and sheet this one up while we're here. There we go. Got one more on this side, and I think we'll have them all covered. Almost all the way. And remember, the before times Ella is but a memory. Five Guys is good. I just don't like paying that much for the burgers I get. For as little as I get. It's pretty crazy, Quag. I mean, yeah. Like I don't eat Five Guys very often, but when I do, and just to so you know, I have a huge appetite, right? Like when I eat poorly, I really eat poorly. So like if I get a Five Guys binge, if I go on a Five Guys binge, it's usually 2 double cheeseburgers. About that accounts for about 2,000 calories for the day, just for the burgers themselves. And with my wife and my daughter eating them as well with the fries, it's like $50. It's stupid, like how expensive it is. We're gonna come up this way. I'm gonna clear out a little bit more. Probably safer to clear out that way, but here we go. See what we got. I see dead bodies. I don't know if we checked this area out. I think we did. We checked it all out. All right, that's fine. Just gonna make sure that there's not a big pile of them over here. Yep, there's one right there. In the face. Dismantle this bad boy. Come around here and see if there's anybody else. Where there's one, there's usually 2. Looks like they had to do a makeshift door there. I don't see anything. Nothing there. And this is always a good idea to do, y'all. If you're just starting Zomboid, is to check all the things so you're not, in the least bit, you're not surprised by like 50 of them coming out. One more time. Right here. Nothing. Let's go in here. I would go in there It's fine. We'll just remove this broken glass. Takeout ran me $50 last time I got it. 2 pizzas, 2 antipasta salads. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Isn't that nuts, Mr. Video? Absolutely nuts. Like how takeout has I don't know when did that happen? It seemed like for a second there, you were able to, fast food was like cheap, and now suddenly it's not. Keep this door closed. And this is the only thing that I have to worry about, I guess. The shovel. Let's go ahead and grab it. A rotten watermelon. Go ahead and disassemble this. COVID did not help. They took the piss. Yeah, and you know what's crazy is like, okay, so we don't do those takeout things where they're like I forget what it is. The takeout taxi places. What is it called? Uber Eats and that kind of stuff. So we don't comply with that at where I work because they want 20%. They want like an ass ton of money, right? There's white wine. We'll go ahead and grab that. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. And so what they do is if you don't comply with it, right? Then they hold on. If you don't comply with it, then they charge. Okay, if you comply with it, they take 20% of the restaurant. They take 20% of the restaurant's earnings, right? But if you don't comply with it, then they charge 20% on the takeout menu, and they do 20% more. So it's like 40% they're charging the customer. It's absolutely insane. So like we'll occasionally get a phone call back where someone be like, well, you know what? I got this, and this, and it was only going to be like $15, and you guys charged me $40 for it. And we have to explain to them that the reason why that we're charging so much. It's really crazy. 20%, yeah. I mean, restaurants can't do that for very long. So they pass the buck on. If you go to a restaurant, if you order from a restaurant that isn't part of Uber Eats like Spectrum, it's 40% to you guys. You guys eat it. And so once you do that, and you tack on the tip and stuff, man, it's just stupid. The amount that they charge, absolutely insane. I probably should have put my trench coat in there yesterday. How heavy is it? It's 3. Wow, that's a heavy ass coat. Cool. All right, room number 1. Oh, that's just a hallway. Looks good to me. We'll go ahead and continue to disassemble. How close are we? Oh, we are so close, y'all. Couple houses. We'll have our carpentry up to level 4 in no time. Then I'll read the carpentry book. We'll read some of the show. We'll watch some of the shows and go really. It'll go really fast. Keep that door closed. It's amazing. They haven't really done much here. Disassemble this. So if you say restaurants can't do that, what's the definite for minimum wage of 15? Not able to do that either. Yeah, Goro, it's not. It's the minimum wage is it's kind of a mixed bag. Okay, like I have like my own opinions about it, about minimum wage for $15. I think that it's necessary. Really, honestly, what I think that the government should do, which they would never do, is to raise rates according to let's take the soap. Do I need that? I don't think I need it. Would be to raise every year, raise it according to inflation. So right now, like we haven't raised the minimum wage here. It's $7.25 an hour, which will get you nothing. You'd have to work 3 jobs just to pay rent someplace. It's absolutely terrible. But I think that if they did it according to inflation rather than just raise it once every 20 years, that they'd be in better shape. That's just my opinion. Now, whether they do that or not, that's another story altogether. I don't think they'd ever do that. Too many forces to play. But right now, if you raise a minimum wage, what would happen with a lot of restaurants is they would just completely not do anything. Like they would have people. They would just lay off people. They wouldn't. They would figure something else out. I mean, same thing happened. Like I work at the place that I work at. I've worked at this restaurant for about 20 years, and the same thing applies for things like healthcare, right? Like they decided that it was going to be a bright idea. They had this bright idea that they were going to force everybody into a healthcare plan, right? If you had less than 50 employees. Well, my employer, what he did was he had 49. Didn't want to go up higher, because his whole thought process behind it was he couldn't afford it. Why would you want people to be jobless? Honestly, I'm uneducated, make twice that and still struggle. Yeah, right. I mean, that's the hard part. It is a hard part. New restaurants will replace them. They'll just make things cost more than they already are. They will. It's kind of like a weird economics thing, though, because you gotta wonder. Okay, so when minimum wage was raised, 2007, I think they were raised from I think it was like $5 to $7.25 an hour. Oh, we got a small sheet. We'll go ahead and do this. And back then you could get a Big Mac for like $3, right? Now it's like $5, I think. You get a Big Mac meal deal for like $3, but now I think it's like $7 or something like that. So the question is, right? Is that if inflation keeps going up and these people, somebody's making money, right? I mean, you're paying your people the same, and you've been paying your people the same for who knows how long. And you're somehow, some way. I'm gonna go to the front before I do this. The prices are still going up. So who's making money? You know what I mean? Someone's making money. I was surprised at how expensive Big Mac is when I came back to the States last year. I remembered it being cheaper. Yeah, right. I mean, that's what I'm saying is that it's like obviously if they raise the prices, what does that mean? Before I do this, I might want to check my surroundings here. Looks all right. Let's see if there's any food. That'll be the first thing. Rotten. Go ahead and fill our water bottle up. We still have dollar menus. Yeah, you still have dollar menus. But the question, I mean, really, honestly, who's making money? You know what I mean? Because if you double the price of a Big Mac, right, over a period of 13 years, and you don't raise the your labor force stays the same price, then does that mean that somebody's making money? Somebody's making money. They have to be. You know? Because you would think that your margins, unless of course the food processing industry has gone up in price, your margins would be much better. But I mean, I'm not an economist, and I don't know. But it does seem kind of weird to me. I heard something. This is really sus. Let me do this real quick. Why do I hear something? Big Mac at $6.39 in Germany. KFC and McDonald's are raking it in even more. Yeah. So, I mean, you have to either think they're raking it in or the people that are charging them money for the food are raking them in. Because it has to, even with inflation, someone has to, they have to be raising the prices. And if the labor prices aren't going up, then somebody is doing something, right? I mean, that's the only way I can think of it. Now, maybe I'm wrong in thinking that way. I don't know. Am I wrong for thinking that way? If they make minimum wage 15, McDonald's will just have a drive-thru with a robot and no dining area. Maybe. But if I remember right, I think that there was the same argument going on before. When it was raised from 5 to 7. Come on, baby. Blue bed. There we go. Snare plane. Snare. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Moving us one step closer to internet fame and fortune. And welcome, my friend. Welcome, my friend. Appreciate you, man. Big Mac meal in Japan is 690 yen, about 690, and I thought it was a lot. I don't eat McDonald's, so I don't have a fight in that game. But I do know that it's, I mean, I don't know. I just think that it should be fair. I think that full-time, anybody that's full-time should be paid to at least pay for their rent, to be able to afford at least their rent. And the way that it is right now, that's just not the case. Once again, I don't have a fight in the game. I work in restaurants. I've worked in restaurants. When our prices go up, I get a raise. That's kind of the way it works for restaurant people. So I'm gonna go one more place. Where am I? Fairly heavy load. There might be a couple more houses up here. You know what? Actually, let's do this instead. I do have enough weapons, right? Before I do this. Depends where you are. Rent a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home. I don't think there's going to be as many because we've cleared out up here too. But we might as well, right? Aficionado. Look at this. Roll cigar, roll cannabis cigar. Oh, hell yeah. I think the biggest problem is the landlords can squeeze every last dollar out of restaurant, out of restaurants. Yes, and they do. They do. That's another big problem too. It's on so many different levels. Shit. Time to load up, baby. And he just took a bullet to the face like a champ. Fuck. All right. Well, they're coming. Ooh, skill point. We're at level 4 now. Oops. See if we have any more. Might as well open them all. We're gonna finish this out. What's up, Drunk? What's up, Jay Chimpo? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. In this game, you are the restaurant owner. If the zombies get you, you must pay $15 an hour. Load it on down. Shit. All right, I'm panicked. Take some pills. Not much. Is this a continue on the same character from yesterday's stream? It is J Chempo. It's actually been a continuing character for a while now. Screws up this way. Man, I am hungry, man. Starving Marvin. Speaking of Big Macs. Big Macs be nasty as fuck. Hey, man, why you gotta hate on the Big Mac? I should be able to... Did I pull off? Maybe I didn't. All right, let's unbox. Load up. Drunk would survive a zombie apocalypse. I mean, look at his skills. Mad skills, baby. Mad skills. And it's weird because when they're close, they just like take it like a champ. You smoke a cigarette. Y'all, the reason why there isn't as many zombies over here as there were. Huh. Ah, hellfire. Oh, man. What to do, what to do. What to do, what to do. Well, I got to go to work. What's fun? Hey, Mr. T, I appreciate you, man. All right. We're getting kind of hairy. They're getting a little bit too close to my house, too. This is fine. We'll get through this. It's all right. It's not a big deal. What I just help. What did I just go up in? Man, those beta blockers didn't last very long, did it? Got 20 more shots left. I'm gonna make them count. Go on, baby. Remember Zombies at My Neighbor's on Nintendo? I don't think I've ever seen that. That might be it. How many more do I have? Cruise back up here. That was it. How many more are over here? Wow. Sure are a lot of them. Do I have enough? Let's drop this. And drop that. And drop it. Yeah, let's drop that. Drop this. Drop this. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's part of it's just because I've look, my aiming is getting better. When I first started, it was hard, but now it's I'm looking good in the hood, baby. I should have here we go. Heavy load, okay. There we are, and let's we'll cruise on up here. With the right skills, Itchy, you mean my skills? Is that what you're trying to say? With my skills? Look at all those zombies. Uh-huh. Fuck! How'd I miss this guy?
He tells the girl that he has a very large penis.
All right, all right. He had zombie ultra instinct. Ah. Okay, it's about to get hairy. It's getting hairy. What have I done? What have I done? We'll scoot him back up here. Oh shit. A little bit too close. Ah, Christ, I aggroed him. Well, just in case you were wondering if it was cleared out or not, it's not. Drunk advertised a house party on Facebook. Yikes, man. Yikes, that's all I got to say. I don't know how smart of an idea this was. They ain't following me, so that's good. There's my place right there. Look how smart I am. Snack. It's good to see you. You won't be able to kill that many. Is that a suggestion or or just like a straight up like proposal? Yeah, those zombies can be a bag of dicks. I don't know how good of an idea that was. Me going ham like that. I think I'm gonna attract too many. And I'm pretty tired right now. There's a couple of them. I'm just gonna wait for her to come. Check that muffler on that van. That thing must be bad. It's an old muffler. It's actually in okay shape, but it's an old muffler. There we go. Good night, sweet prince. This looks all right. We'll be all right. And Dead Rising on Steam. Is that a game I should play? Go ahead and barricade this. I need to barricade this door, too. Oh, after a hard day of killing, I like to go and fix myself a big old plate of beans. Let's see, canned corns, canned corned beef. Where are my beans? Just drink this orange soda. Maybe drink this pop as well. This looks okay. Wake up to a horde. Nothing like a little pop and an orange soda to like get you through the day, right? Go ahead and smoke a blunt. Might drink a bit of wine. Drink a little wine. I might have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. All right, a little bit tipsy now. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Radio receiver, scraps. That shovel can go in there. Small metal sheets can go in there. White wine. Did I drink this already? I don't remember. Drop that. We got lots and lots of stuff here to read. We got soap, we got thread, we got sleeping tablets. I really need to build a shelf. Right here for my bathroom. Let's stick all these videotapes in there where there's 0.3, so we got a lot of those, and I also need to put my long johns in there as well. Perfect. Bad gas incoming. Indeed. Indeed. So the plan, y'all, the plan is that right now I am at level, I'm almost to level 4 carpentry. Once we hit that, we'll read carpentry for advanced carpentry, and we will proceed to watch all these things. We'll watch all the things, and we will do absolutely fantastic. Okay, long johns can go in there. I got 4 more metal sheets. Oh, wow. I wonder, can we go? What time is it? 22? Yeah, we'll wait. Drop that empty bottle. This can go in here, and that should knock me down considerably. 21. Very nice. Drop that down. Have you tried to watch the live channel each 6 hours to get past the XP? Mr. Sweet Music, we're beyond that at this point. 27 days, 17 hours. Okay, so we've read all these. Still need to read our metalworking for intermediates. We'll go ahead and read that till I guess, I don't know. About midnight. Hopefully we'll finish that pretty quick. Let's go ahead and sleep. What day are we on? 27 days. Day 27. So should I go back out there, y'all, and take out the rest of these zombies, or should I try something else? What do you think, Mr. Sweet Music? They are kind of blocking me now at this point. I have 74. I think we can. I think we're going to. I gotta. Oh, maybe I should grab my backpack. Because I just realized that I just cut myself off from my gas. Drunk has not died yet, KPK. Yeah, I just realized that might have been a dumb move on my part. But it's all right. We can fix it. Should I eat something? I'm not gonna even bother eating. We're just gonna go out here and do it to it. Looks like you're wearing a bathrobe. It's an overcoat, man. Be nice. Here's a zombie right there. That's probably the one that was skirting his way up. Got a few of these guys as well. Look at this. We just attracted all sorts of them. Mod 666. Oh my goodness. The sign of the beast is here. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Hope all is well. All right, we're just going to clear these guys out. I might try to clear them out with my... Yeah. I did it. I shouldn't have done this. This is a very bad idea. I really don't want to get them on... Yeah, there's too many. There's too many. All right. All right, time to pull out the big guns again. Wow, they just came from all over the place. Look, they're coming through the corn. I really could use 73. Yeah. Come on. And gather you guys up. Fuck. Does panic affect shooting accuracy? It does. It's a big problem. It's a big problem if you let panic get to you too much. See, I made a big mistake here. I thought I was being cute by setting off that alarm. But what I've gone and done is drug them over into my area, which is probably not the smartest idea. But hey, we know that we're there. You need to spam beta blockers to sort panic out. I know. Well, my panic's not going right now. See, my panic is fine. I wouldn't worry so much about it, but that up there is blocking my gas, right? I'm starting to panic again. A small part of the Kentucky map. Oh, good. Just dropping by to watch. What's up, PBL Gaming? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, my friend. PBL, we just made a mistake. I thought I was going to be cute, and we're in Ravens Creek, and I thought I was going to be cute by setting off a car alarm, and they've got me. They started blocking me. They blocked me off from my gas. How about that for some shit? How many more bullets do we got? We're going down. You're going down. So much ammo. Yeah, I got a little bit of ammo, but not much more. We're about to use it all. I got to make it last, you know? Just about got them cleared out now. You know, the rumor is the map starts with 150,000 zombies. I could see that. You know what? We're not gonna even fuck with that. We're not gonna waste our ammo on this guy. Or on this guy either. Got a few more down here. Someone's alarm is going off. Look at them going all cuckoo over there, hanging out in the phone booth. All right, I'm kind of curious if I have... Let's see, I need food. I'm a little bit peckish. I'm unpleasantly hot. I wish there was some consistency to knife kills. Well, the problem with... Monkey, welcome. The problem with the knife kills is that if you have more than one on you, then it's not going to let you... it's not going to let you do one of those one-shots. If you have just one on you, you can do it. Just curious what do we got here. Well, kind of hoping for something. We're going to go up a little bit further. Man, I've just made a mess of this road, haven't I? I got my trench coat. We're gonna wander up this way. See what if we have any others, or if we've pretty much done the deed here. In case anybody's wondering, I've killed 1,619 zombies 28 days in. I would say I'm doing pretty damn good. And it looks like, yeah, they ripped that thing off. They destroyed it. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. Well, hellfire. Pretty panicked. Let's take a shot of beta blockers again. And also, it's thick enough to where I could get sick, too, at this point. Which kind of sucks. Sure nothing's coming in through those trees. So when you call this the road to 1,000, what you meant was filling the road with corpses. I think we might get to 2,000 pretty quick, huh? And we got a few over here. Just gonna clean them out, man. Mr. Sweet Music, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to Drunks Dogs, my friend. Welcome, my friend. Appreciate you. Ah, shit. Doggone it. Opportunity lost. All right. I am tired. I'm sick and tired of being tired. What did our skill level go up to? Wow. Let's see how much maintenance I got. I'm at level 5 maintenance. What is the respawn rate on this map? There is no respawn. The respawn is turned off. I do not like the respawn. Like you said, somebody had mentioned this, and somebody had mentioned this earlier, and the deal is that for respawn, for a map like Ravens Creek, I think that somebody said there might be 150,000 zombies here. I think that might be a stretch, but I know that like things like West Point, you have like 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 zombies. So that's a lot of zombies to kill. And I mean, we have barely scratched the surface for Ravens Creek. And we're already up to quite a few zombies, so I don't really turn respawn on for that reason. I keep it off because I like the idea of being able to clear stuff. And see, I've cleared out pretty much this entire back end for the most part. There's a few here and there, but for the most part, it's clear. You don't need respawn with this game. There's enough as it is. Yes. In fact, I'll tell you a fun fact, Weregoat. A while back, when I was running a Build 40 server, man, this place has been Oh, yeah, I've already been here. I did a clear the map challenge with insane zombie populations, and we had like 30 or 40 people playing, and we did not even come close to clearing the map. Not even close. Not even a city. That's how many zombies there were, and they were actually doing like car murders and stuff because back then you could do it without wrecking your car. How you doing today, Juicebox Hero? There's a few more. I really need to find food. Come on, baby. Fall, Daisy. There we go. We'll go ahead and dismantle this. And I might grab that other thing. I'm not going to take the firefighter pants. I'm not too interested in that. But I will grab these. And we'll drop these boots down here too. There we go. I'm doing it. Thanks for asking. He's a juice box hero with stars in his eyes. Every time I hear it. Every time. That'll never get old. Nomus is on 30K with his playthrough. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? Man, we're going to have to find another car eventually. All right, here's a couple houses. Yeah, we're going to have to... We're eventually going to have to mess around with... Drop that. We'll close this door over here as well. That way they can't get in. We're eventually going to have to mess with mechanics. We haven't messed with mechanics at all. We've probably already checked food in here, haven't we? I think we have. It's all right. Let's disassemble this value radio. No one's on a different game this week. I think this long run has burned him out a little bit. Yeah, he does that. He'll take some time off, and it's really funny because like when he does it, because he does pretty much all Project Zomboid. When he does that, man, everybody flips out on him. They're like, but why aren't you playing Project Zomboid? I mean, I kind of get it too a little bit, but because I play so regularly, I don't get it near as bad as he does. He gets it like really bad. 2 years with the character. When do you stop? At what point do you say enough is enough? I mean, he's probably maxed out all the way, isn't he? Come on, metal sheets. Cool. Shit. They got me all goofified. It's like he searched me out or something. You got a PB&J in your pocket? Thought I heard something. And y'all, what I'm doing is I'm dropping this stuff on the ground so I can pick it up later. Keep that door closed. Oh, we disassembled this fancy bed. Hell yeah. I get a fatigue from one game in one session play. Sometimes L side, next day back on the original game. I thought it was 2.5 a.m. up to 180th video. That's crazy, man. Oh, he's insane. We're working on our electrical, too. We almost got enough of that. Then we can actually work on our mechanics and actually find a good car. Like I said, I want to go ahead and start building this stuff up. My base. Have you tried the Daegu map? Not yet, Mr. Sweet Music. You're the second person that's asked me that. I probably will. Just probably not in. It might be a second because this run's going so well. I mean, of course, I say that, and it could end. It could end in 2 seconds. Will this be when I pass? Close. I might need one more bed. I am doing the bed, right? I think I am. $200 hours, probably more than that. What's up, Tiger Wildheart? Yeah, I just accidentally did that. I wanted to disassemble the bed, baby. Why was I disassembling this? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Hope you're having a good snow-free day. How close? Oh, so close. Probably one more. There might be one more bed up here. Bathroom. Damn it. All right, let's go down to the next house. We're going to get there. This is going to be the day, you guys. We already been through this. I think we've already been through here, haven't we? Yeah. Oh, maybe down here. We have not been to this house, I don't think. Don't want to get too careless, though. Nothing in there. Looks good. Good old rotten ham. What's the zombie count? Joe Mom. The zombie count is drunk 1,647. Zombie 0. 28 days and 13 hours. Still not. How close am I? I gotta be close. 744. All right, one more bed. One more bed and we're done. Ooh, another generator. Already read that. Go ahead and pull this out. Gotta be real careful here. I just feel like at any minute I'm gonna die. All right, that's out. Was it just one? Oh, really? One bedroom. Really? Canned tomato we'll grab. The sugar we'll grab as well. Come on, ice cream. One more house. One more house. That'll be the trick. I feel like I've already been here. Ah. We got a crowd. Where'd these guys come from? Oh yeah, this is a weird house. Oh God. Here we go. Booyah. You could take apart the couch. Well, I only need just a few. I heard zombie killing. Yeah, there's some zombie killing going on. Oh, that's music to my ears. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, chat? We're looking good in the hood. Let's get out of here. There's zombies over there. We're just going to head back home. 1930. Oh, another zombie. I thought we cleared this area out, but I guess I wasn't very careful about it, huh? Go home and chill and regret and get the moods down. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I got like lots of moodles going on, don't I? We're eventually gonna have to go back to that gas station. You know, the one that's where it's blocking me from actually from the siren that I set off. That's right between me and the gas station. We're eventually gonna have to go through there. I wasn't thinking when I did that. I thought I was just gonna have a little bit of fun. It is what it is, you know. I haven't found it in his mods. Yeah, Gars King. If you go to my Discord, there is a section, a PZ mod section that's going to show you like the link to it, and it's also going to give you the Discord to Ravens. Raven wants to, for whatever reason, wants to keep that mod on the Discord, so you have to sign up through the Discord. Ah, shit. That might change eventually. There's that guy. He's just hanging around the house, ain't he? I'll go ahead and take care of him. Put him out of his misery. His little zombie misery. Dismantle that as well. Thirsty and dehydrated. Do we have any... did I bring another... I might be out. I think I'm plumb out. How is this? How's my generator going? 81%. I'm good. We might have some more. Let's see if we have any more. Well, damn it. Why? This is my left hand. Scratched my hand up pretty good. Yes, it is. Indeed, it is. Look at this. And we're slowly but surely getting our stuff working. See, like we have inside and outside these metal sheets for ultimate security. I really need to I want to chop down some of these trees right here. Go ahead and barricade up. And hope no zombie comes and gets me. Perfect. Got a couple more over here. We are fully about to be very, very barricaded up. And we'll start to really work on our stuff. Look at that. We've gone and done it. Look at that. Completely barricaded up. You know what else we're going to do? Barricade this side too. I hit it every time. I do, don't I? That stupid tree. We're going to have to cut it off. Ultra Maxim, 1231. Is Zomboid closing? Is Zomboid closing? What do you mean, Ultra Maxim? What are you asking? It's good to see you, my friend. I need some water. All right. Let's drop some of this stuff. I probably don't need any of this. Another light bulb. We'll get this all sorted out here in a few. 2 electric wires. 238 cigarettes. We'll go ahead and smoke. We'll eat something. And then read some of our carpentry for intermediates. And tomorrow we'll level up real quick. You'll see. What do we got to eat? I'm going to stick this popcorn in here. $120 calories. It's only going to give me 10 hunger, and it's going to take away my hunger. But it's not going to really do much of anything else. Oh, it just turned right off. Very nice. Just some of life's luxuries, right? I mean, what more can I ask for? Let's go ahead and open these. I might eat some canned sardines as well. I'm going to drop these canned tomatoes off too. And we'll take these off. Very nice. Time is Scythe Dog Friday night. Yeah, you need to clear some trees. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clear some trees. We're gonna continue working on our base. But I mean, I'm waiting on putting up the actual walls until I can get. Is there intermediates? It's advanced carpentry. That's what I need, right? Need advanced carpentry, right? Right. Sexling! Juice Box Hero. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate you. All right, let's read. I'm probably going to continue reading throughout the day tomorrow, and then we'll watch. We'll just take an extra day. And I'm going to see how fast this can actually go. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Keeping the lights on the drunk household for yet another day. I'm just gonna read. I'm gonna spend my entire day reading this because once we do that, I can turn on the TV and we're gonna catch up on our carpentry and we're gonna explode. Watch. You just watch. It'll be amazing. Go ahead and go to sleep. Why am I thirsty still? All right. Go ahead and fill all our bottles up. Perfect. Drunk keeps enough lights on to power New York City. It's everything's on. I'm scared of the dark, man. Don't judge. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. How long is it going to take me to read this book? That's the question. Where is it? Where is the book? There it is. 48 pages. Over, under. 5 o'clock? 4 o'clock? 8 o'clock? Let's see. Can't wait to see a real low atmospheric flight. What are you talking about? Not sure I want to watch Drunk explode. Yeah, I'm not going to explode. It ain't going to happen. Well, we are going to finish reading this advanced carpentry book so I can sit in front of the boob tube and like enjoy woodcrafting episode by episode. It's going to take me all freaking day, isn't it? Well, hellfire. All right. We need to eat something. Let's see. We got bowls. For some reason, I think I have a maybe a roasting pan or something. I do. Do I want a roasting pan or do I want a griddle? Ah, fuck it. I'm just going to eat. We'll just go ahead and just eat it like this. Screw it. Smoke. And eat my canned food. More advanced books take longer to read. Yeah, what day are you on now? I'll show you. Give me a second. There we go. I am on day 29. We've had two helicopters so far. It's probably gonna come any day now. Our next one. I ain't scared though. $175, $1,600. Yeah, it's gonna take me all day, isn't it? When you prepare something in a sartén, there is a way to drop this food in somewhere to reuse the same sartén again without eating anything. Oh, what is sartén? It sounds like a different language. More advanced books take longer to read. So we are. Oh, Mars rover. Yes, I know. I saw that. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, they were saying that Mars, their days are longer. Come on, baby. Finish up. All day long. Their days are longer. Their days like last for if you're on Mars, right? Your day is 24 hours and 40 minutes. And they're talking about people having to like pay attention to that and how difficult it is for them to like actually do stuff. Like well, let's turn this on. All right. 1, 3, and 5. We'll go ahead and grab this. How difficult it is for them to like they end up getting jet lagged. It's kind of crazy. There's a VCR player. We'll insert this in, and let's just sit down. We have not seen this yet. Cool. Let's learn. We got some learning to do. I'm just curious if it will increase because I mean I got a multiplier of 8. So, Mr. Sartén is a frying pan. Okay. Yeah, so there's a... What was the question again? When you prepare something in a frying pan, there's a way to drop this food in somewhere to reuse the same frying pan again without eating anything? There's not. You're going to have to do this. Yeah, it's not going to go up very high, is it? Plus 9.38. That's not a good... That's not a good start. I was wondering if it was going to go up... If the multiplier was going to go up higher. Maybe we can get to level 5 by reading all of them. That's too bad. That's too bad. How easy has it been to find the tapes? Fairly easy. I mean, we're 30 days in. I have yet to read any tapes. I was just curious how this multiplier was going to work for higher, more advanced skills, and doesn't look like it's going to do much of anything. Like right now, we're at 9.6, and we're up to 131. So that took me 131. We'll eject this. We can grab a couple more. Woodcraft and woodcraft. Why did it not work? All right. So play this video. We've read 1. We got this one right here. We'll go to 3, and then we'll do 5. 1, 3, and 5. So we need 2 and 4 and whatever else it is. Our tapes a mod are built in now. NAS36, it is a mod. It's called VCR. In fact, if you do exclamation point mods, I might actually have it in my mod list. I might not. If I don't, I'm sorry. They're pretty easy to find, Fantastic Fatness. And welcome both of you guys, NAS36 and Fantastic Fatness. They're really easy to find. You just basically have to go into a suburban home. That's pretty much it. On my game, if I read the book then watch the video, it's insane the XP I get. Yeah, see, I thought so too, but look, it's not working. Like it's not working the way that I was hoping for. I got 131 with this, and I did read advanced carpentry, and look, it didn't go anywhere. Weird. I wonder if that's a bug. That's really crazy, isn't it? I just got finished reading advanced carpentry. Let me make sure of it, but I'm pretty sure I did. Is it up here, maybe? What did I do with my advanced carpentry book? I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, 300 of 300. How about that for weird? 5 to 6 skill. Yeah, like level 9 carpentry within a week. It's like you haven't read a book. Isn't that weird? Must be like a some sort of a bug. Look, because it's not showing. Which makes me think that maybe me watching these things ain't so good. Ain't such a good idea, huh? That's weird. Well, we're in it to win it now. Throwing episode 5. You lost your buffer carpentry forever due to watching this video. I know, right? I don't know if it's forever. Maybe it's just for this 5 and 6, not 7 and 8. But we'll see. We'll see. That sucks if it did, didn't it? I have the mod 2 still yet to watch any tapes. Yeah, see, I was holding off Tiger with Wild Heart, and as you can see, it's probably not a good idea to hold off. It's probably a good idea to go ahead and watch it immediately because I just lost my buff to it. It just went away. That's really crazy. Don't tell me that, Gars King. Don't tell me that. There is in-game a more modern LCD TV you can use with headphones like the radios. I don't think so. 938. Well, we are smoking hot with this learning this carpentry. It's almost like it was like they decided to like debuff me because I'm so good at carpentry. It might be easier to start a new game. Gars King. Do you see how far in I am? Look at this. I'll be fine. John, I did read Carpentry Advanced. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I don't know what the hell happened. Me too. Me too. All right, so we'll go ahead. I'm gonna move this over here. Got Woodcraft 4. We'll go ahead and grab this one as well. I'm gonna continue to do this. Sit down and watch this. Take a load off. Seems like watching TV ruins people's brain, you think? Maybe the buff only lasts through a certain amount of EXP. No, it doesn't. It's like, actually, if you read it, it's supposed to be like, okay, so like you start with the beginners, right? And if you read it immediately before you start doing stuff, then it's going to give you like I think it's like a ×2 multiplier. And so when you start working on it, it gives you that. Then when you go to level 3 and 4, you got to read intermediate. And then 4 and 5 is, or 5 and 6 is advanced. 7 and 8 is expert, and 9 and 10 is master. For whatever reason, it took away my buff. I got a long way to go. You have a mod list you're using? I was trying to use Sheriff Eli's mods, but every time I spawn a gun and put it in my hands, it's invisible. Yeah, Artillery Guy, you can actually check it out on there's a ! mods. I don't think I have. Now I am using the same mod that Sheriff Eli is doing, the Brita and tactical weapons. I'm not doing the tactical weapons. I'm doing Britas. That's it, and that's probably the reason. Probably the reason why you're dealing with a disappearing guns in your hands. It's probably you're using two weapons packs. That's what I'm gonna guess. And Sheriff Eli has been killing it, man. I've been watching him. I like me some Sheriff Eli. He is funny as hell. Big fan. I would say I could try to do something else, but I don't think I'm going to. I've been all geeked out about this. We'll just go back to sleep. Yep, let me get some sleep going. 1,650 zombies killed, 29 days and 20 hours. Not a bad start at all. There is one other thing, Artillery Guy, that I'm using that he might not be using. I'm not 100% sure. He might be using it. It's called More Traits, and it might be something that you might be interested in. It makes the game a little bit easier, but it gives you a lot of cool options. Like for instance, you can start illiterate and still have the opportunity to use a generator. There's weapons things, like for instance, see right here, I have high thirst, smoker, I'm a slow reader, strong, out of shape, but I also have a specialization in weapons. Those are all hand-to-hand weapons. I'm a scrapper, and I started off with weapons. Generator knowledge coming right off, and I'm also a stoner. Stoner's Gigawatt's marijuana mod, just so you know. But yeah, you might be interested in that. I don't think I have that on my list just yet. And I appreciate the follower, man. Thank you so much for the follower. Welcome, my friend. Appreciate you, man. Moving us one step closer to internet fame and fortune. One day I'll be like Sheriff Eli. One day I will be there. You'll see. It'll be awesome. I'm going to go ahead and try it and let you know how it goes. Okay, please do. Please do. 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what we're going to eat here. I'm going to go ahead and start doing some inventory maintenance here. Small sheet can go. That's sugar. Oh, we're full up. Perfect. Go ahead and smoke another cigarette. I might pull this, that's where I'm gonna wear my sweaty, dirty and bloody headband. Look at this, man. I am rocking and rolling. Blue hair. Looking pretty damn fly for a white guy. I had my own bug out bag while I was trying to roleplay myself by spawning the items I own. Nice, very nice. Shotgun with a silencer is OP. Yeah, I haven't even bothered with a shotgun with a silencer. Oh, it's 5 in the morning. I didn't even realize it was this early. I probably should have gone back to sleep. Well, what do you do? What do you do? I'll go ahead and grab this and this. I wonder how my farm is coming along. There's my frying pan. That's what I was looking for. How's my farm coming along? How are my tobacco seeds? Seedling tobacco. They're flourishing. They got fine water levels. What about this right here? Seedling potatoes. Flourishing too. They're fine with water. We just need a little bit more water to come through, huh? And here, right here, seedling tomatoes. Got my maters, got my taters, got my tobacco. I do need food. We're gonna come in here and cook. Turn this bad boy on. See what we got. We'll go ahead and open ourselves some carrots. Open ourselves some corn. Some peas. Potatoes. Perfect. We got our frying pan. We'll make a stir fry. We're going to have to go back out too. Potatoes. Great 989. Gravy. It's good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the follow. Moving us one step closer to internet fame and fortune. And welcome to Drunk's Dogs. You guys haven't joined my Discord yet and you like this kind of game, you should. We have a lot of people that are knowledgeable in the arts of the Zomboid world. We also play other games here and there. Where's my other food? I got peas and corn that I need to throw in there too. It'd be nice if we could find some rice. For some reason I thought we had rice. A little canned peas in your life. Let's go ahead and hit it up with some butter. Look at that, it's vegetable delight. Not very much on brain power,
that he has
whatever.
A very large penis.
Let's throw this in here. We'll make a vegetable stir fry. Too bad we don't have any pasta. That is the right one, right? No. We'll turn that one on, turn this one off. There we go. And we wait. There we go. I'm just here for 1 minute because stream's going to end soon anyway. You know it, Yozo. How you doing, man? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Guess it's depending on how you design your open world. If you make it realistic or more harder, you're more easy to reach or find stuff. Yeah, well, see, here's the issue: is that once you add modding into the equation, people just make things easier. It's just kind of the way it is. It's not the way that the programmers designed it, but it does make it a lot easier. And it is what it is. I mean, there's not really much you can do. You just gotta deal with whatever the modder does. And some people decide that they like it easier. Project Zomboid is not an easy game. It's a challenging game. So, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of people will claim that Hydrocraft mod will make things easier, and it kind of does, because it allows you to do more things. It's good for the end game, but it does make the game, a measurable amount easier. Some people would argue that Britta's weapon pack makes it easier. I guess it kind of does. Same thing goes with the more traits mod, which I think I'm totally digging. But I gotta say, it does make it quite a bit easier. I mean, when you can spawn in and have weapons already and have badass skills. I mean, it does make it a fair amount easier. Is this gonna go away? There you go. Cool. Let's turn this off. We're going to eat and, I guess, continue on with our stuff. We'll just eat half. The beauty of this game is that also you design your own character story. Yes. And it's the reason why I've been playing it for so long. I've been playing this game for about I've been playing this game on stream for about 2 years. That's pretty nuts, considering that I do stream this game between 3 and 4 times a week. We'll equip this in our hands, and we're going to continue to cut down these trees. How heavy am I? Got a heavy load. Let's drop some of this stuff. I don't need a lot of this stuff. I would argue that I probably don't need any of this stuff. Wow, it's really crazy that I lost well, Hellfire. Let's do it. It must have put a big smile on your face when you first played with the new animations. It did for me, dude. It was incredible. It was incredible. I was one of the lucky ones. I actually, the developers reached out to me, and I was able to like play it before anybody else. I was one of those guys, and it was friggin' awesome. I ain't gonna lie. I was loving life. Cool. There we go. Go ahead and saw these logs. I wouldn't cut trees in a fog, but I'm a shithouse. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Commando Kai, how you doing? It must have put a big smile. Yeah, absolutely it did. It did. I got lucky. I had like, it's really crazy that when they did it, you know, they were like, hey, you know, would you be interested in streaming this before anybody else? And I was like, yeah, of course I would. And so they did it like they had like this big day, right? And in my head, how it was playing out, because I mean, I was good at Build 40. In my head, how I was playing, and I'd already been testing it, right? But in my head, how I was playing it out, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna rock this world. I'm gonna impress so many people. Everybody's gonna be so friggin' impressed with my skills, my Zomboid skills or whatever. And Zomboid that day embarrassed me. It was like I was playing like for the first time I'd ever played. I can go level 2. I was hoping for level 3, but level 2 will be fine. Here we go. Another level 2 wall. Yeah, it takes some getting used to after the old ways. And yeah, and plus it had changed a little bit. Like when you turn around in the very beginning, you would literally have a chance of like getting completely like it would stop, it would pause and back up. So if you were like me, like I like to play, like one of my play styles is basically to back up while I'm fighting, right? Well, that didn't work. What's going on here? Did I already use all my stuff? Well, hell. Grab a couple more. I remember in the older build, surviving with a butter knife as your only weapon for a long time. Yeah, that was easy. It was easy. It was all those one-shot skull stabs or whatever. I tell you, the developers hated that. They just make things, they want to make things as hard and as challenging as they possibly can. We'll have this wall up in no time. I paused playing 8 months ago, patiently awaiting multiplayer. It should be coming out soon. When I say soon, I don't mean like super soon. Wow. But it should be coming out. It should be coming out in a hot minute, a month or two. Had this before it was even on Steam, back on Desura. Never used that again for anything else. I remember that. God, man, you've been here for a long time, then. Another plank. Do we have any more? There's 2 more logs. Continue to saw away, man. Beautiful. Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Sheriff Eli coming on in about 45 minutes or so? I think he is. Devs give us the opportunity to train before multiplayer massacre coming soon. Yeah, right. Well, we'll be having a server on my Discord. I had one for Build 40. Insane zombie populations will be a PvE deal, and it should be a lot of fun. Some people take it really super serious. Ain't the best looking walls, but I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take whatever I can. And it's raining, and that makes me very happy. Chop some more trees. Is there anything right here? 10 planks. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Yeah, we'll get this right here. What's up, Pank World? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. And we're almost to the weekend, baby. It's amazing. Can you believe it? I hope the weekend is a weekend for you and it's not a work day. Yeah, I think Commando, I think that we are just like a breath away from Project Zomboid breaking into the mainstream. They just need a couple more things. They can get the if they can get the multiplayer working and they can get NPCs in there, I think that they're going to take off. Is that it? I wonder. I'm just curious. Metal bars. 3 metal bars. 4 metal. Okay, so they use a lot of propane for us to do that. I'm just curious. A big wired fence. I wonder how quick that would get knocked down. Oh man, we got a long ways to go, don't we? Are those walls not aligned? They are. They're aligned. I made sure of it. I did kind of a wonky thing. I think Saz was making fun of me because I should have gone just straight up and straight across. But I did this weird like thing right here, and I'm probably going to regret it. But they're aligned. We still got to close off this right here, too. And I might bring this... Ah, shit. I might bring this back. But we are indeed getting there. I got 1 plank left. Go ahead and chop down a couple more trees. How tired am I? I can barely jog. You know what? Let's sit here and rest for a second. Sitting in my car. There we go. Come on, baby. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully I didn't turn it on. Knock this tree down. Perfect. Cut down this tree. That's what we'll stop. I'm going to back it up just in case there's zombies over here. Kind of always wigs me out a little bit. I wonder how many more days before the next helicopter, huh? When I build big, I take a bar stool to my cutting area to rest on the field. That's actually pretty smart. Could invent that crossbow. That crossbow would probably be pretty good, huh? Maybe we will here in a second. At this point, because look at our our aiming. Pretty damn fat. And then we'll have infinite ammo. We'll go ahead and grab this. Next heli could be anytime now, yes, right? Just gonna try your modless and see if it works. It will work, artillery guy. And don't forget, I don't know if I have Britta's weapons mod on there, but there's also a couple other ones that you might like. More traits might be right up your alley as well. And let me know what you think. I've been playing this a long time. I'm gonna build a crate over here. Wooden chair, table, composter. Wooden floor. Where's the crate? There it is. Right in front of my face. Yeah, Craft Helper is really good. Especially if you're brand new. Four more things. I'm going to come over here. Man, I am tired. Extremely heavy load. Discomfort. High exertion. How's my health? It's down a little bit. Come over here. Let's build a shelf. Can I not build a shelf? Oh, maybe I'm out of nails. Just gotta make sure this that me carrying this much stuff doesn't kill me. Oh, we got an ass ton of I forgot we got all these things too. An M14. Oh Jesus, man! You're going in for the big guns, man. Trying to make your kills real quick, huh? All right, let's see what we can do. We can barricade. I can carpentry. There we go. I want furniture, and give me some double shelves. And I want them right there. And Gaming Tash, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Moving us one step closer to internet fame and fortune. I can't do it without you, and I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Welcome to Drunks Dogs. All right, cool. So we got this. I can actually like now stick stuff in here. That's going to be like antidepressants and stuff, right? We can go ahead and stick these right on our shelves. Yeah. Painkillers can go up there. What else we got? No, we got more stuff. I'll stick the soap in there. We'll do the thread. Vitamins. Perfect. I think that's it, right? Antibiotics and more antidepressants. Very nice indeed. All right, guys. So I guess this is where I'm going to bid you adieu. It's 1,400 hours. We'll take a look at this real quick. This Ian has managed to survive for 1 month and 8 hours. 1 month in, 1,650 zombie kills. Feels good in the hood. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn tasty kind of stuff, man. The heli is just a bunch of drunk Air National Guards laughing at your ass as they hover over you, drawing the zombies in. I don't really need it. I don't need it. Hasselin86, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Real quick, let me go over my big list of follows for today. Hasselin86, Gaming Tash, Gravy989, Artillery Guy 155mm. That'd be millimeter, I guess. Mr. Swee Music, Mott666, Snareplane, Oro the Villain, Mr. MRQZ, RZ, One Glue, Skullaver. Hold on. Got to get over here and scroll down because it's so many. Kenny Boy and AJ7874 and Judge Cam. Appreciate all the follows, y'all. I really do appreciate you. Thank you also for, I forget who it was, but whoever subscribed to me on YouTube, I appreciate it. Tomorrow we are going to be playing, oh God, I just got a Valheim from Joe Mom. Thank you very much for the gift, Joe Mom. I appreciate you. Tomorrow we'll be playing RimWorld on the YouTube. If you haven't signed up for YouTube, subscribe to me. You can always watch me there. I'll be there Friday. Then Saturday and Sunday it'll be back here and the YouTube. That's going to be on Twitch and YouTube. It's going to be Zomboid. Next week we'll probably be doing Songs of Six for a day or so. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me, man. Mr. Sweet Music, it's always good to see you. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at Walking Ladder. I'll see you later. Until next time, I'll see you on the flip side, y'all. Faux shizzle. Bye-bye, y'all.